The US is on the verge of financial ruin. The math and the historical precedent do not lie. We are nearing $38 trillion in national debt. The interest alone on our debt is $1.1 trillion a year. By the end of Trump's term in 2028, we'll be well over $42 trillion in debt. It's difficult to even comprehend these kind of numbers, right? So here's an example. If you spent $1 million a day since Jesus was born, to this day, you still would not have spent $1 trillion. You would be $270 billion short. $1 trillion in $100 bills stacked 40 feet high would fill 10 football fields. That's just 1 trillion. Multiply that by 40, you have 400 football fields stacked 40 feet high in $100 bills. I'm not even addressing the other issues like our deficit, the dollar that's worth less every single day, and money printing. This is not panic mode. This is just reality. This is math, and the numbers do not lie. As of last month in September, our national debt is $2.09 trillion more than it was 1 year ago. We now have a debt to GDP ratio of 125%. That means the entire economy, every good and service that we produce in a year, still would not cover our national debt. In the past 2 centuries, 51 out of 52 countries that crossed the line of 130% of debt to GDP ended up defaulting within 15 years, either through devaluation, skyrocketing inflation, or total collapse. The US ranks #1 in the world's top 10 most indebted countries. Now, this is a huge house of cards that's been building since Nixon took us off the gold standard back in 1971. Our dollars used to be backed by a physical asset like gold, but now our dollar is just paper that's backed by public trust in the government. And how much trust do you have in the government today? Our dollar is losing value every day. The cost of living skyrockets. Wages don't keep up, and the social contract fractures. We're not just borrowing from bond holders, we're borrowing from our own children's, grandchildren's, great-grandchildren's futures. Proverbs 22:7 says, "The borrower is slave to the lender." Here's the bottom line. Either the whole house of cards comes tumbling down, or there's a major unprecedented restructuring in our entire financial system, a la crypto, perhaps. And there are indications in the Trump administration, along with top financial powerhouses in this country, that they're working on just that. But either way, this current system is not sustainable. So in the end, all we can do is speak truth, demand reform, pray for courage, and invest in real world appreciating assets. Because when the house of cards falls, it won't be gentle.